Okay, for part A of the lab, everything we are going to use is here. So I'm going to show you the apparatus first. So if you look at the apparatus list, you see the first is the rotary motion sensor with the step pulley. That is this one. All right, so you see that this is the step pulley here, and this is the rotary motion sensor, and this is the one that rotates, and of course you have the cable to connect it to the interface. And then you have the super pulley. This is called the super pulley. All right, so this will attach to the end of the rotary motion sensor like this. All right, so I'll show you that when I set this up. So you put it at the end, and then it can be moved up and down, left and right like this, and then so that's a super pulley. And then we are going to use 2-point masses. These are the 2-point masses. All right, and there's a rod. So here's a rod. So what we will do is we need to attach these two masses to the rod at some distance. So you will attach it like this, one mass on this side, and the other mass is also about the same distance. We attach it like that, and we will use that. All right, of course this one is going to rotate like this. I'll show you. It's going to rotate like that. All right, and then we have a gray disc. All right, so this is like a disc. We like to find the moment of inertia for this, or rotational inertia. And then we have a black ring like this. Okay, and then vernier caliper. All right, so here's a vernier caliper box. All you do is just the vernier caliper from that, so take it outside. And so we will learn to use this to read. So remember that we have done this in lab number 2, so we'll try to use it again to measure some dimensions. And then some thread. So what we're going to use is a 20-gram mass is going to be used to rotate the system. So here's a 20-gram mass, and there's a string already attached to that. And then at the end of the string, you see there's a loop. All right, so this loop we will use it to attach it to the pulley system there. And then of course we have electronic balance over here. All right, to find the mass. And then there's a lap stand also we need, which is sitting right here. All right, so these are the things we have. Okay, so let me show you how we set this up. All right, so basically you take your rotary motion sensor. You can see that I already attached my super pulley at this end. All right, and take it to the lap stand and put it over here. Try to put it on the top so that there's more room over here, and this can freely rotate. And then what you do is you're going to attach your okay, and then what we do is you take your 20-gram mass. Okay, and remember there's a loop on one end I said. Okay, and all you have to do is come over here, put this loop on top like this. All right, and you just hang it like this. All right, so let me see whether I can show you a better view of that. All right, so hopefully you can see that. So you see that the string is attached right there, and it's hanging like that, and make sure that they are about the same level. Okay, and then what we do is we are going to drape the string through the outer pulley like this. Okay, and we are going to do this like this, and you need to do this, I believe it's clockwise. So, and then you turn it like this so that it goes up like this. Okay, so first we are going to do it just for the pulley here. All right, nothing attached to it. And of course you have to connect this to the interface. It tells you how to connect it. All right, and whenever you're ready, all you do is click record and let it go like that. Okay, so let me show you one more time. Bring it to the top and keep it up here. Okay, and you're going to click record and let it go. All right, so basically you click record and let it go. It's going to go like that. So we'll collect some data, and then of course you can stop the data collection. So what happened here is this one went down. All right, so this made a linear motion, and this one is actually rotated. All right, so we have rotational motion, linear motion, and then we are trying to measure the acceleration here, and the program will give you the acceleration, and then if you know the acceleration, you can calculate the rotational inertia. All right. Okay, so first we like to do this just for the pulley system here, and then we are going to do it for the pulley and the rod. All right, So what you do is, you don't need the masses, take out the masses, okay? So here is the rod, all right? And you attach, you're going to attach the rod to the top over here, all right? So remove, there's a screw there, remove that screw, all right? And then you're going to put it back here. Sorry, before you do that, make sure the string is over there, so it came out. So let me hang the string first. All right, like that. Now I'm going to attach my rod, okay, over here. So I'm trying to attach the rod to the pulley here, all right. So like that. So I attached it, so it's pretty tight, okay. So make sure it's pretty tight so that they both rotate together, okay. Then what you do is, do the same thing. You drape it through the outer pulley, all right, like this, and put it on this side. Try to rotate this so that the mass comes up like this, all right, and then hold it right there, leave it right there, and then of course you go ahead and click record again, and if you let it go, then the data will be collected, all right. So you hold it like this and then let it go. So you see that this one is rotating, this one is going down, the data will be collected. So this is the data for just the rod. And then what you do is, you're going to attach the two masses. Here are the two masses, okay. So this will be for the pulley, rod, and the two masses attached at 5 centimeters. So you're going to attach this one around 5 centimeters. Make sure the middle of the rod, okay, the middle of it is 5 centimeters from the center here, all right. So there's a ruler in the box, you can use that to measure the length exactly 5 centimeters. Same thing over here, all right. So maybe I'll just show you that quickly. So here is the ruler, all right. So 5 centimeters is right there, all right. So make sure that 5 centimeters is from this edge, okay, to this is about, to the center of it is about 5 centimeters. So make sure that, okay, so that's about 5 centimeters. Make sure other one is 5 centimeters. Now we are ready to do the measurements. So what you do is, again, you drape it, all right. So you just drape it around like this, and then bring it to the top. Make sure that this one goes to the top, and then you ready, click record and let it go. So it's going to collect the data for this one right there. Okay, so this is for pulley and the two masses. And then next we are going to do is pulley and the disc, all right. So this, from these measurements, you can figure out the inertia for the two masses and also for the rod, okay. After that, we are going to remove the rod, all right. So you're going to remove the rod. So just unscrew the screw there and take out the rod. So rod comes out. Now we are going to attach this disc, all right. So what you do is, you see there is a square wedge in the middle, so that will fit in here, all right, like that. It fits nicely, and then put the screw on top. That was the original screw on the system there. Okay, again, you're going to drape it. So you're going to drape it again, all right. So drape it like this, bring it to the top, okay. So it's over here now. So now we are ready to collect the data again. So once again, if you are ready, click record and let it go, like that, okay. So that will give you the data for the gray disk. And then what we are going to do is, we are going to attach the disc and the ring. So here is the black ring we have, all right. So you see there is a small raised nut-like thing on this side and this side. This will fit into the gray disk, okay. So what you do is, basically you put this on top of the gray disk so that it fits nicely into those two places. So you see that when you put it in there, the gray disk is fairly securely sitting there, all right. So once again, you're going to drape it again, all right. So try to drape it from the outer edge, bring it up all the way to the top, put it up there, and get the PC ready for the measurements. Click record, let it go. So that's the way you collect the data.